It was around 11:30 at night. A school bus was traveling through Blackwood Forest in the U.S. state of Oregon. The students of Seattle Hills High School were on an educational trip with their teachers to Crystal Lake Nature Camp. Suddenly, the bus broke down. There was nothing around them except dense forest and towering mountains. The teachers decided to spend the night at a nearby hotel called Pinecrest Lodge. They planned to call a mechanic the next morning, repair the bus, and continue their journey. After dinner, everyone went to their rooms. Ethan, Lucas, and Noah were sharing the same room. The three of them were very close friends. Looking out of their window, they saw Silver Moon Lake shimmering under the moonlight in the middle of the forest. Ethan remembered that the previous year's school trip, a few seniors had secretly gone to the lake at night, taken pictures, and become very popular at school. The three friends decided to do the same that night. Shortly after midnight, when the hotel's security guard fell asleep, they quietly slipped out. Although the lake looked nearby, they had been walking through the forest for nearly 40 minutes. The freezing wind and the eerie silence made them feel uneasy. Their phones had no signal either. They decided to return to the hotel, but while walking back, Ethan and Noah suddenly realized that Lucas was missing. At that moment, they heard someone running nearby. They followed the sound, hoping to find their friend. After a while, the footsteps stopped. Then they heard another strange sound, as if someone was digging the ground. Peeking through the bushes, they saw Lucas digging a large hole. When Ethan called his name, Lucas slowly turned around. His eyes were completely black. There was no expression on his face. As soon as Ethan placed a hand on Lucas's shoulder, Lucas threw him several feet away with unbelievable strength. Moments later, Lucas's entire body began shaking violently. A few seconds later, he collapsed unconscious. Ethan and Lucas rushed over and tried to wake him up. Suddenly, Lucas regained consciousness and screamed, "Don't touch Ethan!" Noah turned toward Ethan and saw him sitting with his head lowered. Slowly, Ethan raised his head. His eyes had also turned completely black. Without saying a word, he suddenly ran deep into the forest. Lucas and Noah chased after him. After running for some distance, they came across an old, ruined house. It looked abandoned, as if no one had stepped inside for many years. Gathering their courage, they entered. What they saw inside froze them with fear. Ethan was suspended in midair. Standing in front of him was a terrifying old woman. Her skin hung loosely from her face. Her long white hair was messy, and her eyes were completely black. Terrified, Lucas and Noah turned and ran, but the old woman chased after them. As they rushed down the stairs, they looked back and saw something horrifying. She was no longer moving like a human. She was crawling down the stairs like a gigantic spider, rapidly closing the distance between them. The two friends ran for their lives until they reached the shore of Silver Moon Lake. Suddenly, both of them slipped into the water. It felt as though an invisible force was pulling them deeper beneath the surface. Noah struggled desperately and managed to reach the shore. But right before his eyes, Lucas disappeared beneath the water. There was nothing Noah could do. The horrifying sight overwhelmed him, and he lost consciousness. The next morning, Noah woke up inside a room at Pinecrest Lodge. He rushed outside and saw that the entire area had been surrounded by police. The lifeless bodies of Ethan and Lucas lay on the ground covered with white sheets. The police began investigating the case as a murder. However, an elderly local man told them a different story. Many years ago, an old woman named Eleanor Graves lived alone in that forest. One day, a group of people attacked her in order to seize her land. They tortured her, murdered her, and threw her body into Silver Moon Lake. Since then, no one has dared to enter the forest or go near the lake after dark. The locals believe that Eleanor Graves's restless spirit still wanders through the forest seeking revenge, and that anyone who enters the woods at night never returns alive. If Ethan, Lucas, and Noah had known the cursed history of that place beforehand, perhaps their fate would have been very different that night.